What's up, Crypto Land? I'm Justin. This video is going to feel a little different because it's going to be more like story time, but I know you're going to love this because in this adventure, I collaborate with an ARK partner using ARK technology to create a brand new micro application called ARK Boomerang that helps me give people ARK more efficiently. I hit Venice Beach and Santa Monica Pier to give people ARK. Who wanted it? Who didn't? Stick around to find out. And if you want to use ARK Boomerang to run your own experiments, hit the description for resources and let me know how it went in the comments. With all that said, let's get into it. So, story time. I've been doing a lot of work for ARK, work that I really enjoy. And as part of that work, I like to give away ARK to people. So, for example, I went to Iowa to buy a hot dog with ARK at this famous hot dog stand that accepts ARK. And while I was there, I gave away ARK to people who told me facts about cryptocurrency that I met at the outdoor festival. Also in Vegas at a recent adventure, I did trivia questions where if they gave correct answers, I gave them ARK. It's usually a small amount of ARK, something like $10 USD equivalent. And something had always gone through my mind about that exchange. Did they really care about getting ARK? So I wanted to come up with this idea of how to prove that they used blockchain technology without the awkward, let me show you right now, and maybe they still don't care anyway. So I came up with this idea called ARK Boomerang. ARK Boomerang is this micro application. It generates a bunch of addresses. It sends ARK to all those addresses in one click, and then it claims back the ARK that wasn't moved to a new address at a specified time with one click. If I were to give people ARK using ARK Boomerang, there would be proof that they actually used and dabbled with blockchain technology on their own time and through their own decisions. And I'm calling it proof of thanks. They're grateful for getting ARK. They used blockchain technology. The people who didn't use it, I get the ARK back and I can do something else with it. But a new roadblock. I don't really code, and I don't know how to create this micro application by myself. So I came up with this idea to contact Dean Van Dugteren, who's the CEO and founder of NOS, building on ARK Core. Now, NOS wants to deploy, among other things, a decentralized app marketplace that supports applications that are both centralized and decentralized, that is managed by curators that are voted in by the community, therefore taking away the oppressive authority of a central curator, something like Apple or Google. It's really cool, and they're building on ARK. Not only that, but Dean is a really cool dude, and we're getting along swimmingly. So I contact him. I hit him up on Slack, and I was like, yo, Dean, can you make me this micro application that does these three things? That's it. He says, sure. He makes it for me in like 20 minutes. I was like, balls. Next up, we need to make a flyer with instructions so that people know what to do when I give them 12 random words of the secret passphrase that corresponds with the ARK on the blockchain, right? So I made an 80s style montage of me making the flyer from start to finish. Don't like it, skip it, cue montage. Great, finished making the flyer, that's done. Now I need to make a video for YouTube that shows me going through the steps of the flyer. If anybody needs additional assistance and see how it works, they can check that out on the YouTube channel. Relax, there's no montage for this. I like to have a little fun, but I'm reasonable. I'll link it above in one of the YouTube cards so that you can just click on it and watch it if you want to. Do what you do, live your life. We have ARK Boomerang up and functioning. I use it to send $10 worth of ARK to 40 different addresses, load them all up. I use address labels, load up the passphrases on those, print them all out. I have the flyer done, flyer looking pretty nice. And we've got the tutorial video ready to go. So all that's left to do is head over to the pier, head over to Venice Beach, and just start giving away crypto for the holidays. Sounds easy, right? I start walking up to people. I say, hi, I'm giving away cryptocurrency for the holidays. Do you want some? And a lot of people said no. A lot of people said no. But it's free. No, no, no. But there's no signups or email addresses. No, 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 no. But it's worth real money. No, no, lemon pledge, no, no. In fact, I had to talk to probably 160 people just to give out 40 flyers with crypto on them. For every 4 people I talked to, 3 of them were like, I don't want anything to do with what you have going on here. Bye, Felicia. And then one of them was like, all right, well, let's see what's up with this. They were very skeptical. A lot of them were very skeptical about it in various ways. They're like, oh, I didn't know it wasn't illegal. A lot of people think that cryptocurrency, just owning it or receiving it from somebody, is a crime. We are still a long way away. Not even from a lot of people using cryptocurrency, but the majority of people somewhat understanding what it is and knowing what the myths are and how they separate from the facts. So, first point of observation that I made. Secondly, a lot of people started saying yes. I would tell them about ARK. I would tell them about how easy it is to use. A lot of people were asking me, like, what can I do with this? And I would bring up the spend card, which I love to talk about. It's a Visa card that you can link to cryptocurrencies like ARK and others, and then spend that cryptocurrency wherever you want. It converts to fiat in the background at the time of purchase. You can learn more about Spend at spend.com, or just go to the App Store and grab the app and then go through the instructions. You need to get verified, which is a really easy process. And then they're shipping out cards and it's all, you know, it does what it does. Live your life. Back to the story. So I'm almost done giving out all these cards, and I was having some very positive conversations with people. People who accepted my flyers were open to hearing more about cryptocurrency. I kept it quite general, peppered in some things about ARK specifically, but you know, I did know that I was talking to the general public about cryptocurrencies, so I didn't get into too many details or too much technical information. There's, of course, resources for everybody to access if they want to learn more about cryptocurrency, and there you go. So at this point, 40 people have ARK on their flyers. They have the secret passphrases, they have the instructions on how to move their ARK within the specified time frame, and I said it was like the next day at noon. So they had a good amount of time to move their ARK if they wanted to. So now it's time to do the claiming. So I fire up ARK Boomerang, I execute the claim transaction, and everyone who didn't move their ARK lost it. So, you know, cryptocurrency, there is an aspect of FOMO, and if they didn't move it, they mowed. And now I have the remaining ARK back. But the question is, how many people moved their ARK out of the 40? How many people do you think moved ARK out of the 40? Remember, these are random people that are just walking by. They don't have a particular interest in technology per se. They're just people at the beach. The number of people who moved their ARK and therefore kept their ARK is 3. Yup, 3 people. Now, I was completely shocked. I thought that nobody would move the ARK at all, and I would just get it all back. I mean, anybody can accept a piece of paper and be like, thanks, but you're asking them to like get out their phone, download an app, press buttons on the app. Even though there's no email login or anything like that, it's still like steps. So I didn't think anybody would do it, but 3 did, and it really proves that the system worked. And I, for one, am really grateful for those 3 people who downloaded our app, did a thing, sent a real transaction using cryptocurrency, maybe for the first time, right? That's one of the things I really like about this idea, this adventure, and this program is because, you know, for these 3 people, the chance is pretty high that this was their first foray into cryptocurrency in general. So later on, if somebody asks them, oh, how did you first hear about crypto, or what was your first experience with cryptocurrency, they would talk about ARK at that point and say, well, this guy approached me at the beach and just gave me some and then left. And then I downloaded the app and I moved funds. It was easy, it was cool. It was a lot less scary than I had originally thought. And there you go. I mean, what else do you want? Not only that, but I also got another tool now because ARK Boomerang works. I have another tool that I can use when I'm out in the field talking to people about ARK, or when I'm in a room giving a presentation. I can walk into any room now, give everyone in that room ARK, knowing that if they don't care about it, I will get it back. And that's really cool. Cost effective. Proof of thanks. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, then like it. Also subscribe to the channel for more cool crypto videos and enable notifications to make sure that you get notified when new videos come up. Also, if you're a curious developer and want to see how ARK Boomerang works in the code, you can check the link in the description. And if you want me to make a video with Dean where we go over the code line by line and show you how it works, leave a comment below. Thanks again for watching, and of course, thank you for supporting the ARK ecosystem. We'll see you in the next video. If you want to see some more videos about ARK, check these out. We've got ARK Adventures where I travel all around and talk about ARK, teach you a little bit about ARK along the way, and it's really fun. Or you could just watch some other videos. You're all good. Thanks.